Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Willie Adames stands in. And that one fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now in Toronto. And our starting pitcher here today, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. It's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Making a move at first, coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Got him looking, and that's the first out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Clase, the base runner at first with one out. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip. Throws it away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. And he's safe at first.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Inside, and that's ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's
swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Alejandro Kirk stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Stays alive. Struck him out looking. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Giants nothing. Top of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. Gausman back to work. Well struck right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner at first with 2 away. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0-1.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss.
0-1. Aye.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. And we're back onto the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that.
And no one can get there. Santander gets it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. To the left side, but it is well foul. First and second here, no outs. In the air, right side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Now it's Matt Chapman. Singled and scored his first time. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Lee at second. Fitzgerald over at first with one away. On the ground, a short could be two to Jimenez. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski on the move. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And it's even up.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. The tying run is in to score from third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Vladdy in the box now. Takes strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swings and misses.
0-2 is the count.
And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Santander at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the fourth, Jimmy Garcia. Runner in scoring position. No outs. So here's Wade now. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Liner, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. In the air, out towards right center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays. New pitcher now for the Jays, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, 2 ball. Guerrero over to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom 4, now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a little bit low. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Aimed to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a good chance to at least tie the game, maybe win it with the hit.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Throw is offline, and he scores. All tied again, 5-5. Bases loaded, nobody out. So up next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases juiced, no outs. Across is the winning run, and the Blue Jays get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.